Hello guys and welcome to SteveKnows. Today we have new games, shocking collaborations, interesting tech, new game updates and so much more. I also have a new video letting you guys know of a huge number of games that are releasing this year to get excited for. So go check that out after this video if you're interested to see what's coming. Anyway, enough chin wagging, let's get started. So I want to touch on Nock, named after the phrase knock and arrow, has been announced to be releasing soon on the Quest. This game looks like it's going to fulfill esport lovers and Rocket League players as it brings a similar style of play to virtual reality. But instead of cars, you're going to be you. You'll run around the map, leap with a boost and fire arrows at a distance to try and knock a ball into the opponent's goal. I did see a prototype of this a very long time ago on Reddit and I was so impressed and excited, and it's come such a long way since then. It's looking really cool and shiny. So this is coming from the studio Normal and I want to thank you guys. So I love the sound of this next story, although it is a rumour, but if it's true, I am hoping for a VR relationship between Sony and PSVR platforms. So recently a tweet popped up after someone asked if Sony were going to bring Half-Life Alyx to the PlayStation VR platform. Work out a deal with Valve. But someone called Nick retweeted this and responded saying, "From what I've seen, from what I've been told, they've already worked out a deal." And then I was going through the comments and people were comparing the specs of the PlayStation 5 to the requirements of running Half-Life Alyx, and it seems to be more than possible. I would love to enjoy this kind of experience on PlayStation. And apparently this publishing deal's already worked out for games such as Slaughterhouse and Boneworks.
New Zealand Consulate?
An interesting report has just popped up, and the majority of us, I'm sure, have gone through some sort of motion sickness on our VR journey, and it's not great, and we have loads of little tips and tricks to tackle it until we get our VR legs, such as ginger biscuits or pressure points on the wrists. Chewing gum is a new one apparently, and that's easily accessible. So I wonder if Wrigley's Extra paid for this new study. So they've taken 77 people, split them into 3 groups, one group with no gum, one group with ginger gum, and one with mint gum. The mint gum users experienced the most comfort, contrary to our belief in that ginger is supposed to help even more so. They believe chewing gum helps due to the head vibrations, which another study had claimed to reduce motion fatigue by 39%. And this is a hot take, but could this be the case for PlayStation VR's built-in haptics? Because that could provide slight vibrations during intense moments and reduce motion sickness experienced by new users. And we're probably going to see some Oculus Peppermint soon in the shop. There's also a recent Steam update that has made the Quest to PC VR experience a little better, which I must say, it's quite amazing. Valve, a competitor platform, allowing Quest to be on its platform, which has partly been why Oculus has been so successful, because you can get a budget PC VR headset and play on Steam, accounting for over 44% of Steam VR headsets. That's incredible. But anyway, so in version 1.21.5 on Steam VR, they have added a prompt that when you boot up Steam VR and your Quest is connected to the computer, but you've not booted up the Oculus Link process, it will pop up and remind you to do so. Yeah, little change, but it'll help someone, I'm sure. Okay, this story actually gets me rather excited because Beat Saber seems to be breaking the mold and is adding a new block type. So this tweeted out saying wrong answers only, with a block that looked like it was broken up into parts. The first part is a directional slice, followed by some standard any dots. Then the Beat Saber lead level creator confirmed that this was in fact a new block type and not a conversion. The new block type has apparently been taking around 40 months in the making to complete, so a very, very long time. We still don't know much about the block, but the speculation, which I really like the sound of, is that this is a slider block. So we would glide and we would change the flow of our experience when playing tracks. So instead of us just hitting blocks all of the time with a rather sharp slice, we now have to hit with a nice smooth motion. That's going to help you get into a different kind of groove in Beat Saber. I think this is so cool, and what are your thoughts on this? 11 Table Tennis now, a game that has an amazing community behind it that loves to play some one-on-one table tennis, and they have a new update that's releasing Avatars 2.0, which are our new Oculus avatars, which are going to come out and improve the social aspect of the experience. But recently, they also tweeted out something else. It was a clip of them playing table tennis with the new avatars, but doubles. 2 versus 2, or 2 versus 1 they're going to add as well apparently, which I know is going to make this much more appealing, to have a much more cooperative experience, but also with an opponent in this sort of relaxing, physics-driven table tennis title. Their update's also going to include a nice UI redesign that actually looks like it's inspired by the Oculus navigation menu. And now for a AAA virtual reality experience, it's got a release date. Hitman VR will be getting a virtual reality support update on January the 20th through the Epic's Game Store, and the game is also hitting PC via the Game Pass store, which would be great if you can get VR support through these means, because instead of paying £50 for a brand new game, you can just buy the subscription and enjoy it that way. The VR update will be a free update because I think they know they're going to bring a lot of the VR community in and will have to buy the game at full price to enjoy a VR experience. And in it, you'll get the entire full-length campaign of Hitman 3, probably the most loved sequel of the Hitman franchise. And if you own the trilogy, which is Hitman 1, 2, and 3, you can import those maps and levels into the VR experience as well, which is just nuts. Hitman 1, 2, and 3 with full motion support in virtual reality. PSVR owners have already had the pleasure to enjoy the virtual reality support, but it's going to be something else with the PC power behind us, the better tracking and motion controller support. This is actually a pretty huge deal. This is a massive VR experience with tons of content available. I'm just super excited. They should bring more VR support to games that we love, because we get this kind of excitement and it brings new people in and makes them wonder, I might try VR. There's an interesting new game that mixes virtual reality and mobile devices now. A video was posted on Reddit, and I think I saw it when scanning through Twitter as well. It's something called Saber City, which is going to use the Oculus Quest's pass-through technology to engross you in an augmented reality experience where you and a friend can fight against the mech bot that is also controlled by a friend, but via their phone, using the augmented reality tech via the phone's camera. A super cool way to bring people together and connect platforms. Although the Quest pass-through is not great, future generations will of course have much higher quality, and games like this would have matured, and it's going to be a super fun time. This game has a Kickstarter available. It's not live yet, but I will link it down below in case you want to click it and get notified once they go live. What you see here though, the footage, it's obviously very, very early stage prototype. So that's it from me today, guys. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. I hope you have a great weekend. Get excited for some amazing new tech, some amazing new games coming. I might have to book work off for Hitman. So please subscribe to the channel. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Happy gaming. Good day.